Someday never comes. Road trips and shotguns. Sunshine on my skin. Smile is kicking in. Vibes are in the air. Jumping everywhere. Endless nights. 'Cause summer's on my mind.
A lot of my days in the last 4 years have been spent at the University of Moratuwa. And I can't believe how fast the last 4 years have just flown by. But I have to say my last year was extremely different to the first 3. For starters, we aren't there as much as we used to be, and a lot of our work is done on our own compared to the first 3 where we had tons and tons of group projects. So today was one of those rare days where I got to meet my friends on campus. So join us on this vlog for our last few days at the University of Moratuwa as students. This vlog comes out a year from the actual film date, which makes me a little bit more emotional about it. We had just finished our morning lectures and we had a little spare time to go grab a snack before we decided to take a walk around the campus. And now I have done quite a few university vlogs in my time here, but I've never been able to capture the next place we're heading to on camera. And the reason for that is because it is a popular hotspot for couples and also large groups of friends, so it's always occupied by either one of the two. And this is the boatyard, you guys. And although I visited the place on various occasions, I've never actually sat inside the boat of said boatyard. So literally on the way here, I was getting yelled at by my friends for not having experienced this, despite being a student here for the last 4 years. Now, I do media, but a lot of our fashion students do their shoots in this location. So Harshani, our resident model, was just taking me around the area to show me the different places she has done shoots before. I have to believe our lectures got cancelled this day because I have absolutely no documentation of any sort of classes. It was just us walking around and making the most of our last few months here. Like I said, most of our 4th year is spent on our own, especially when you do live off campus. You don't see your friends as much as you used to or as much as you'd like to. And it's hard because we spent a lot of our 3rd years together, even endless nights turned into mornings on campus working on projects. So I'm always grateful when I get these occasions to spend a little extra time with my friends. And now we move on to a few days later where we started our day with the research and methodology module. I swear we had about 20 of these classes for this module. And that's because the majority of this semester is dedicated towards us writing our dissertations. So we had 2 morning sessions just on research and methodology. And in between, we always like to go grab a little snack from the canteen. And trust me, in my opinion, nothing can beat the rolls from the Koda Uda canteen. The staff canteen used to have the best ones, but after management changed, the other one has them beat. Then after our little snickety snack, we went back for our 2nd session and then we headed home straight after that to start working on our proposals. So I just got home. It is the 11th of August. I spent the last 2 days at uni, so things are quite hectic. We are in the middle of dissertation proposal week, so I will be spending the next couple of days working mainly on that. Sort out what I'm going to do for my dissertation and also for my major design project and comprehensive design project, which is our final year project. So I'm exhausted. We had 2 research and methodology lectures today in the morning, and yesterday we had another research and methodology lecture in the morning, and we had a little briefing on MDP later on in the afternoon. We do have less lectures, but the workload is quite intense, so I'm going to take a quick power nap and get right back into reading. I have so much to do, so I will give you an update. I'm not sure when, but hopefully soon.
Pick a movie, I'll pick you up, we'll go eat sushi. Or we'll go downtown. With our best moves we can boogie. Oh my, we both look so fly like sweet.
Here we are at another research and methodology class Honestly, there were so many of these, but I would have struggled if not for them because dissertation writing is hard, guys. Nithmi was ignoring me because she was stressed about topic submissions, I think. But once we got done with that, both of us headed off campus to get some food and meet back up with our friends. Nithmi would be the best person to survive a zombie apocalypse with because she carries everything she owns in this bag, so it's pretty heavy. But that's why we love her. Just finished a research and methodology lecture. You're saying yes, yeah, probably. Hi. It's not good, as you know. So now we came for lunch and we're waiting for our friends who are taking forever and a day to get here. So we are hungry. And then we have another lecture. After that, the group split up because everyone had their own things to do, and Nithmi and I headed back to the Mac lab to start working on our dissertation a bit. And I was reading up on a couple of papers just to get a better idea of the literature related to the subject area that I was dealing with. And by this point, we're usually really exhausted for our second lecture.
We are crazy when we drive around the night.
But honestly speaking, most of my fourth year looked like this, sitting in the Mac lab waiting to get tutored by my supervisor or other tutors, and then going back home to write my dissertation over and over again. And I was writing about how children's books can boost a child's imagination, so luckily that was a pretty interesting area for me to deal with.
Drive on by, they just can't deny it, they wanna be like us.
Good morning. Today is the 29th of August. It's the last day of the month that I have uni. So I think I'm going to end this video with this one. So today I have just a library session in the morning for our dissertation work. So basically they teach us how to cite and reference our according to the system that the university follows. Then I have to go and make another submission for one of my industrial training reports. So I'm going to do that after lectures. And yes, this is the fit for the day. And I'm late. It's already 8:30, as you can see. Plan to be there by 9, so let's go.
Occasionally I'd have days like this for a little bit of a change in pace. We would have library sessions where we would go and kind of learn on how to make the right citations based on the system that the university follows when making references in our dissertation, which is basically the APA system for anyone curious out there. So we had this session in the morning, and we also had a submission for our industry report, which is basically a report we had to write based on our 3-month internship that we completed at the start of the semester. Fourth year was honestly so weird, you guys. It was very unpredictable, and I think one of the hardest parts of the whole process was not really understanding what our end outcome was. Sorry, what did you do? Regardless of whether that was for MDP or CDP or dissertation writing. And being on your own for most of the time makes it a lot harder to process all of that. But looking back on this a year later, having overcome all of these challenges, one I could have never done without God. But also I didn't realize at the time how much strength I found in my friends and family support. Just being there on campus around them made me feel a whole lot better and gave me the support and encouragement that I needed to move forward. I can't believe the last 4 years have actually come to an end. We were literally babies when we walked in here. And I'm so proud of how far all of us have come on this journey. So thanks for being a part of it too, guys. And that's the last uni vlog till graduation. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!